actually I think our third attempt to make a launch video. So this is Dan. We were supposed to have Sam here, but he couldn't make it.
I know nothing about football.
You can tell it was an emergency because he knows literally nothing about football. I was when I told him that the Texans were the best team in the AFC.
I did not believe him because I didn't know what the AFC was.
We're doing week 1 NFL predictions. Dan, you don't know something. So we have a little tradition here. We've done SV football in the past.
God.
That's on my Sons of Vlogs channel. But whoever gets last has to eat a spoonful of something random on the wheel. So you don't want to lose. Because if you do lose, you are going to come back to my house and have to do that.
You didn't tell me about this.
I did not.
The wheel ends on
Well, you're screwed. He has a peanut allergy, by the way. So let's just hop into this
I'm gonna die.
video. You guys are winning on 3. 1, 2, 3. Saints. Good job. Okay.
Because the abbreviation is no.
Well, okay, here's the thing. The Falcons, they would be Super Bowl contenders if they got a new quarterback, new wide receiver, new offensive line, new defensive line, new linebacking core, new head coach, new secondary. And then they'd be a Super Bowl contender.
And they replace their old team.
No, they keep Kyle Pitts. Replace everyone else. Steelers, Bengals. The Bengals just made it to the Super Bowl. Who do you guys have winning on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Bengals.
This isn't much. So this isn't really a big.
T. Higgins.
Yeah, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Joe Burrow is much better than the quarterback heresy that the Steelers have. 49ers, Bears. Who do you guys have winning? Okay, so let me debrief this for you. The 49ers are coming in. George Kittle, Deebo Samuel did get re-signed. Brandon Ayuk has been doing better each year. Their defense has always been stifling with Nick Bosa leading it. Kyle Shanahan, one of the greatest offensive minds. The Bears lost all their receivers. They lost their defensive core. And Justin Fields is the best player on the team, and he is mediocre at best. Who do you have winning on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Bears.
Explain your reason.
Also, Justin Fields is not the best player on the team.
Oh, who is?
Kyle Pitts.
He's on the Falcons.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to say that.
There's no vowels in the 49ers abbreviation. You can't pronounce SF. So chi is It doesn't sound cool though. Chi sounds way better.
The Bears' defense is about 8.5 times better than the Bears. The Bears are going to be a bottom 5 team in the NFL. They already sucked last year. I think they got 6 wins, and they lost their 2 best players.
But they have the breakout quarterback.
But they have a good abbreviation.
Allen Robinson had a down year. Allen Robinson had a horrible season.
He was horrible. You say okay so much instead of actually giving reasoning. Browns, Panthers. Who do you guys are winning on 3? Oh, by the way, Mayfield revenge game.
Yeah.
Mayfield revenge game. Who do you winning on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Panthers.
Good job, Dan. So the Browns lost Jarvis Landry.
Yep.
They have Jacoby Brissett as their quarterback,
Sure.
who's not good. The Panthers, they have. Do they still have Robbie Anderson? They do, right? They have Robbie Anderson. No, yeah.
Oh,
Importantly, they have a healthy CMC.
They do. Christian McCaffrey. Eagles, Lions. Who do you guys have winning on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Lions.
Eagles.
Eagles. The Lions suck. I know. Eagles.
Good. Jameson Williams is out. He is injured. He will not be here. And
Yeah,
the Eagles did get AJ Brown in the offseason. And yeah, that's
And
really,
Jalen Hurts is going to have a breakout season.
Jalen Hurts, I do think is going to do better. That's all there is to say. Next up, Ravens, Jets. Who do you think is going to win on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Ravens.
I think it's going to be a close game. This is a trap game. The Jets are going to be a lot better this year. They have the best draft in the league. Zach Wilson, I think, will develop. Their head coach, I really like Robert Saleh. The Ravens
is better.
The Ravens are great on opening day, and they have a better QB and a better defense. I actually don't think they have a better receiving core. The Ravens receiving core is pretty bad. Patriots at Dolphins. The Dolphins are a favorite. Do you guys have winning on 3? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Patriots.
They're picking up. Over the offseason, they picked up no other than the cheetah himself, Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
And I think Tua's finally going to have a half-decent season.
You're going to say Tua's better than Mahomes, like Tyreek Hill said?
So they have So they have Tyreek Hill, and they have the emerging second-year Jalen Waddle, 2 elite receivers. They have potential to be a god receiving core, like the best duo receivers in the league. And one for the quarterback, but you know. But still, they're gonna win. I think Tyreek Hill is gonna come out and show all of the Dolphins fans what he's made of for his opening debut on their team. And their defense, and they picked up Chase Edmonds, who's gonna be their starting running back this year. He's a lot better than Myles Gaskin.
He is. Yeah, but he's not much better. I think the Patriots are going to win. Mac Jones is going to be a lot better this year. Bill Belichick is going to be feasting on a rookie head coach, as he always does. I think it's not going to be close. The Patriots, they don't have a defense or a wide receiving core. Oh, they have a defense. Not a great receiving core. I just think the rookie head coach, Bill Belichick, is going to feast upon him and tear his wings apart. Of the offense and the defense and the special teams, I don't think it's going to be that close. And Dan, what do you have to say?
I like the abbreviation though.
Jaguars Communists. Who do you guys have waiting on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Communism.
So you don't know who the communists are. They're the commanders, and commanders can be translated to commies, and commies can be translated to communists. So next we're going to call them the Soviets. No, we're actually not going to do that. The communists winning this game probably because Carson Wentz is better than Trevor Lawrence. The Jaguars receivers are about equivalent to me and Noah and probably Dan if we were receivers. That'd probably be better receiving core than what they have. DJ Chark did get traded to someone. I don't know who he got traded to.
You were just saying something that the Jacksonville Jaguars receiving court is some dookie booty. But then...
What is that phrase?
But they just signed Christian Kirk to a massive contract in Jacksonville.
Better.
Yes, it will. Christian Kirk has been an elite wide receiver.
Elite!
Yes, elite. For a wide receiver too. For a wide. Oh, not my hat.
Well, guess what? Now he's the wide receiver 1.
All right, now he's gonna be a good wide receiver 1.
He's not gonna be elite.
They didn't pay him all that money to be bad.
Yeah, but the Browns also paid the Watson like $250 million.
They also signed Marvin Jones, who's a 25-year-old receiver. But those 2 receivers are not dookie. They're better than me, you, and Dan.
I mean, Dan's got real talent here. I see some.
I play football.
And then you also have the emerging quarterback of Trevor Lawrence.
I think the communists, their defense is the reason why they won that game. Their defense is literally good. The Jags
The Jaguars kicker is elite. Oh yeah, and
the kicker.
Oh yeah, and Travis Etienne, bro, he's gonna emerge. This is technically his rookie season because he's injured with an ACL tear.
No, it's not. Last year was his first.
Oh yeah, but if Travis Etienne can't get the job done, they have James Robinson from last season, who was elite last season, to just help him out. And Travis Etienne's also a receiving back, so that's another person that Trevor Lawrence can pass to for an easy 10 yards on the screen.
Alright, so now we have Colts Texans.
Let's see what Dan picked.
You have winning on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Colts. I did not just change my answer.
He
30
circled
seconds
Texans.
ago.
Oh, look at that! The Texans circle is erased.
Colts the whole time, man.
Why? What's your Colts?
They have less letters than the Texans.
No,
Yes, they do.
Well, wait, name one player on the Colts. One player. I'll give you $10. No phone. No Google. Off the top of your head.
Bro, he's really good.
Alexa!
15
You
seconds.
should know this. You should know this. He's going as the running back 1. Everyone's
And
talking.
any hints from Noah doesn't count.
I don't know any players. I don't know.
Just say random name.
I don't know. The only players I know are Ravens players. I don't know.
You just whispered the name.
I didn't even hear it. Over Spencer's stupid
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor.
The Texans suck. They don't have Watson. They don't have a defense.
Well, let us say this though. Davis Mills was the 2nd best quarterback from the draft class statistically.
Doesn't surprise me. That's how relaxed the luster of the rookie class was. Next up, this is an interesting one. Raiders, Chargers. Do you
There's gonna be a shootout.
winning on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Chargers!
Wow! Alright, let me
a shootout.
get my explanation. So, it's a very close game, but if you go on offense, the Chargers QB is better. Justin Herbert's better than Derek Carr. Austin
Derek
Eckler-
Carr also has a new receiver to pass to.
But I want to get
Adams.
to that. Austin Eckler is better than Josh Jacobs, and do you disagree with that? Well, you might, because here are the stats. Josh Jacobs had 217 attempts, 872 yards, and 8 touchdowns last season, while Eckler had 4 more touchdowns, 40 more yards, and only 206 attempts. So Eckler did much better last season. Devontae Adams and Hunter Renfrow, I do not think are as good as Keenan Allen, and I wrote Renfrow twice.
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams, yeah. That's who
But
I meant.
overall, their receiving core is better.
Yeah, the Raiders have a better receiving core, but Chargers quarterback is going to make Keenan Allen and
Derek
Mike
Carr is
Williams
still
better.
solid. I mean, I definitely agree.
He's
the
good.
Chargers will
He's
win.
good.
Chargers will win.
Defensive.
Also, Austin Eckler, he's a receiving back. Austin Eckler's a receiving back. They get the touches in with him, and also they no longer have Jared Cook, and they have Gerald Everett now.
He's much better. He's
Yes.
from the Rams, right?
I think so.
So, defensively, the Raiders, they acquired Andrew Billings in the offseason, and they have Max Crosby, Andrew Billings, and Jonathan Abram, which I do not think is as good as Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, and Derwin James. That is a mean defense. Khalil Mack obviously was an all-season acquisition from the Bears, so I think the Chargers have a better offense with their quarterback and running back and a very even receiving core. And the defense, I think the Chargers are overall better. It's a super mean trio, those three, which is why I think that the Chargers are going to win that game, and they're home, and that's also why they are favored in this matchup.
Vikings.
Packers, Vikings, you have 3. 1, 2, 3.
Vikings.
Packers! Trying to pick somehow I'm the odd one out here.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's because he knows nothing about football, and I'm super high on Justin Jefferson this season, and Christian Kirk. And Adam Thielen.
Christian Kirk's not with the Vikings.
I meant to say Justin Jefferson. I don't know why I always mix them two up. But
You said Justin Jefferson and Christian Kirk.
and Christian Kirk.
But Christian Kirk's with the Jags.
What the fuck?
You literally explained that earlier. You explained how Christian
Kirk Cousins. My bad. I was getting
There you go!
Kirk Cousins, and Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, I think, is going to be the wide receiver 1 this season. I think he's going to be the best receiver. Christian Kirk.
Oh, really?
Kirk
He has
Cousins.
no competition.
Kirk Cousins.
Christian Kirk's my favorite
Kirk
quarterback.
Cousins. Kirk Cousins, I think, is a super underrated quarterback. And Adam Thielen is the most underrated receiver in the league.
Well, okay. So let me ask you this:
And
would you rather have 4-time MVP Aaron Rodgers, who makes every he went 6-0.
And all of receivers.
He went 6-0 down the stretch with no name receivers.
Okay.
Well, okay, actually use evidence to counter it instead of just saying okay.
I have evidence.
Well, guess what? The Vikings, Kirk Cousins might not be as good as a quarterback.
The
as
Packers,
Patrick Mahomes,
the Packers defense,
but
right?
the receiving core is so much better.
Okay, listen to the Packers defense. Kenny Clark, Preston Smith, Devondre Campbell, Rashawn Gary, Jair Alexander, Adrian Amos, Rasul Douglas, who had 5 interceptions last year. Tell me the Vikings are going to win that game? How?
Because of Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Christian Kirk.
Justin
and
Jefferson
Adam
is not
Thielen.
going to be able to get into the secondary because the Packers secondary is the best in the league.
And there's also Adam Thielen that you have to worry about.
He's also not going to be able to get into the secondary. Their
Dalvin Cook
linebacking core is Preston Smith and Rashawn Gary.
Okay.
That's not just okay. Rashawn Gary was the most breakout linebacker in the league. Well, dude.
Okay.
Okay, actually give me reasoning
the-
why
the
Rashawn Gary
Vikings
is not going to shut that down.
Have an elite offense. It's gonna tear up the team. If they can get
How many
Kelsey
points do
going,
you think the Vikings are going to get?
37.
no, they're gonna get 31.
30 points! There's not going to be a single team that is on a Super Bowl carrying more than 30 points in the Packers this season. No! And you're saying the Packers
The
are...
Ravens
How
got
many points
31
do the Packers
points
gonna
against the
get?
Packers.
Yeah, last season. I said
Spencer.
this season.
How many points do you think the Packers will get?
The Packers, they're going to get something like 20-something, and the Vikings are going to get...
31's more than 20.
Yeah, but I'm disagreeing with him. The Vikings are going to get teens or low 20s. I would be shocked if they get 24, the Vikings. Dude, you're going to be eating this spoonful of some mystery sauce.
I'm gonna be eating this
No, I'm not. The Vikings are gonna win.
No, they are not. We have the Giants and the Titans. If you said Giants for this, I may consider obliterating you. Giants, Titans. Who do you have winning on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Titans. Not Giants, Titans.
Titans?
They have a cooler.
So nasty.
So this is pretty obvious. Derrick Henry. The Giants. I think the Titans are going to win because the Giants suck. Moving on now. Chiefs, Cardinals. Who do you have winning on 3? 1, 2, 3. Chiefs. It's going to be like 41-17. The Cardinals don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I don't know. But
They
have a
lost.
cooler
They
He
lost.
chose the Cardinals.
They have a cooler abbreviation.
Kyler Murray is a diva. He does not know what he's doing.
He likes to play video games.
He likes.
He likes to play. Actually,
He
My
doesn't-
reasoning
he
is
doesn't-
impenetrable.
He doesn't watch the
No one
film.
can counter it.
They lost Chandler Jones and Christian Kirk over the off season.
DeAndre Hopkins is suspended for 6 weeks.
He's not. DeAndre Hopkins not even going to be there. Patrick Mahomes is possibly the most explosive quarterback in the league. It's not going to be close. I'm predicting the Chiefs getting over 40 points without Chandler Jones in that defensive
Over
core.
40.
Andy Reid is a great head
I'm
coach.
gonna say like 30.
Andy Reid is a great head coach. Not over 40, around 40. Andy Reid is a great head
I'm gonna
coach.
say low 30s, high 20s.
What's the guy's name?
That's close though.
Cliff Kingsbury is mediocre. The Cardinals don't have a defense or receivers for this game. Their quarterback
They
is
Marquise
mid.
Brown, the best receiver.
Oh yeah, I forgot they
Ravens
didn't get Marquise
history.
Brown.
The best receiver.
That might
And
actually
then
not be wrong.
I actually think that Rondo Moore is actually gonna be a breakout receiver for the Cardinals.
Yeah, no. But Marquise Brown, he's like the only receiver that they have. Other than that, they have literally nothing. This is pretty simple. Buccaneers, Cowboys. Who did 3? 1, 2, 3.
Bucks!
What is that? Why is there a race
There's
circle?
not an erase mark.
Why is there a race circle on Cowboys and Texans?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I have the Cowboys winning because.
What you do?
Oh, sorry. I have the Cowboys losing because the
Like-
Cowboys are the choke boys. That's my name for them. They choke
And the
every
Buccaneers
single
are
time.
so much better. Mike Evans,
Yeah.
Leonard Fournette, Tom Brady. There's the Cowboys. They choke every game. Dak Prescott is okay. He's good. He's good. Dak Prescott's
Better
good.
than Justin
CeeDee Lamb's pretty good, but Ezekiel Elliott hasn't been good in the past couple of seasons. They have no one else on their receiving core other than CeeDee Lamb, and their tight end's okay. I forget his name every minute. And then their defense is not that good.
Why, it actually isn't that well, but not tight end, no. Actually, he could be a tight end. Actually, I think he is. Google it.
He does he's a linebacker.
Close enough. Linebackers and tight ends are pretty interchangeable. except
All right.
for the fact they need to catch. Final game! Monday Night Football, the Broncos at Seahawks, Denver's favorite. You're winning on 3.
1,
2,
3.
Broncos!
The Seahawks are starting Geno Smith. They don't have a quarterback.
The
Pete
Seahawks
Carroll.
suck.
Pete Carroll's a mediocre.
Defense, bad. Offense, quarterback's horrible. Wide receiver core's good, but they can't do anything if they don't have a quarterback. And then there's the Broncos.
And Pete Carroll is mediocre at best. They chose him over Russell Wilson. He's 71 this year or 70 at some point. He's head coach right now.
You like the players?
I don't know football, man. Oh my
Only they ran
god.
the
He must
ball.
be a football player.
So he is going to be retiring
And then
after
there's
this
the
year.
Broncos. With
And
the
the
brand new
Broncos-
quarterback of Russell Wilson. Jerry Judy's got a breakout season. You heard it here. First.
Cortland Sutton got injured, but their defense is still pretty good. Yeah, it is. No, he got hurt in practice. One of them did. It might have been Jerry Judy.
No, Jerry Judy's
One of the receivers got hurt in
That was
practice.
like the wide receiver 3.
No, it wasn't. It was
Alright, let me search it up.
as you can see, we're very prepared for this.
Yes, we are. I've done a lot of research myself.
Jerry Judy and Cortland Sutton are healthy. The
Alright.
Broncos defense is elite also.
The Broncos defense is really good.
Then there's
Yes.
the Seahawks, the exact opposite. Like, not good offense, not good defense, not good anything, really.
And their head coach isn't great either. I think,
Oh,
it's
Pete
Russell
Carroll.
Wilson's revenge game. He kind of left on good terms, but we'll find out, won't we? Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed, let me know by hitting that like button. If you want to see more videos, subscribe, and you'll get them in your recommended by hitting the notification bell. So that way you can get notified whenever we upload. Right over here, you can see our Rams-Bills game review if it is out yet. And yeah, Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.